Okay. We are almost ready to go. Okay. Currently playing Outward on my way back to Monsoon to grab the thing to make brand. We have Rusted Brand for this run, but we're not going to be upgrading it because it's just our blocking and buffing tool. But yeah, Brand's fun. The bear is gone, indeed. Black Pearl Bird is no longer here. Almost ready to go, guys. 1 second. Okay. For a kind of battle mage, for Brand or Skycrown mage. It really depends on the build I'm going. I mean, Brand is honestly such a cool weapon. I don't think about Brand's very fun. Skycrown Mace is nice for the impact, though. It just depends really on if you like swords versus maces move set, right? I'm always going towards one-handed swords and two-handed swords. I had my favorite moveset in the entire game. Yeah. Okay. We're almost ready to go. All right. Well, everyone, welcome back. He Who Slices. Like fists most, and two-handed axe is my second favorite. Honestly, fists, I always forget about how fun fists are. Punching things to death is amazing. I actually really like martial arts and stuff like that. Like if you ever played Elden Ring, they added the new martial art stuff to as the weapons. That was I immediately made a build around that. I hope Outward 2 has more martial arts than it does just fisticuffs, but hey, I'll still take fisticuffs at the end of the day. All right. So, what's the thing you got yesterday that made you explosive on hits? So, yesterday we ended up getting the Zorn's Glowstone Dagger, and it's the only dagger in the game that has the unique enchantment Tunnel's End. That gives it its AoE blast, similar to Gep's Blade. This one does lightning damage, however, and it's going to be our main weapon for this run. The second thing we're going to be doing is when we... Actually, we could do it right now, actually, now I'm thinking about it. We're going to enchant our it's too early in the day. I have to go to sleep. We're gonna enchant our vampiric dagger, or our dagger to make a vampiric dagger. So that way, when we need to use that for health siphoning, just gonna go dead of night, and we're gonna repair. He's back. Great, I am back. I'm gonna be here for probably another like 4 hours, 5 hours. So I thought, let's give it another go, right? And I had my backpack on. Damn it. All right. So if I remember correctly, the enchantment for thirst is north and south close, east and west far, I believe. That or it's the opposite of what I just said. But we're going to enchant our dagger so that we have thirst on it for now. And then we will use that to kill bandits and whatnot while we travel. And then whenever we actually fight something that's a little harder and a little more difficult, we'll swap over to the Zorns. Alright. There it is. How do you guys feel about Enchanting not being in base game for Outward 2? I've said my piece on it, but I wonder what you guys think about what do you guys think about that? Are you sad that we're not going to have enchantments outright, or do you think that better for the game for balancing reasons? There we go. I think this is correct. No, it's not. Is it the opposite? I'm just gonna look at the crafting recipe. I forget the enchantment positions. Where there's want to be the opposite. Oh, they're all just close. Okay. Oh, which this has to be some sort of enchantment. I can't remember what the one I just did was, but I remember that being at least a enchantment. That's fine. This works. I think its enchantment itself is good, but somehow poorly implemented. You know what? I can agree with that to a degree. I feel like enchantments could have a little bit more of a uniqueness to them. I find that only some of the weapons being able to get unique enchantments, and then everyone, like, and some armors and gear pieces literally have just the basic enchantments, was a little disappointing. I hope in Outward 2 they do have just more unique enchantments. There we go, there's. But at the same time, you know what? They kind of gambled with it. They never really did an enchanting system before, right? So them including it and just testing the waters turned out, I would say, overwhelmingly more positive than negative. I can't remember if they actually nerfed any enchantments when they first came out with them or not. I didn't play Outward back when they added it, so I could not tell you. But I think it's fairly all right for now. For example, I like my little dagger. Pretty cool. But all right, so we now have thirst on our Rondel dagger, and still shouldn't have any quests. Yeah, no. Main goal now was, I believe, heading to Levant. We're gonna head there first. You make yourself or your mic louder. Definitely make the game. Yeah, I still don't know why the microphone is being... Oh, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. The right one. Testing, 1, 2. Hello. My audio gain's maxed out on the microphone, so weird that it's being that way. These are pretty rough streams as well. I have not set up anything correctly, right? Like, this is just a I'm bored, let's try streaming kind of a thing. So I have no setup, no nothing. This is just going off of the basics. So yeah, I do apologize if there's going to be hiccups like the mic quality or audio quality and whatnot. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it all out later down the line, but as long as you can semi-hear me, then I'm okay with that for now. But yeah. How are you guys doing today? Got any plans? Myself, I got nothing, but tomorrow I gotta go get my tire fixed. A little bit more. No, heads will be right. Ah, right. Okay, before I leave, I need to sell some shit. Right, I was gonna sell the black plate boot. Because instead of, we're gonna trade out one of the protection for some barrier. I do like me some barrier.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
May as well sell a whole bunch of stuff too. Hey, new to your content. Do you have a favorite run slash build? Yeah, I gotta say the one shot fist build is so fun. Second to that is probably the blood infinite cooldown build, but the blood bullet build version of that, making the gunslinger just infinitely use blood bullet. It was pretty broken, but also pretty fun. Yeah, those two I'd say. But honestly, I like being able to one-shot things in games if I really put my mind to it. So that one-shot fist build, being able to one-shot an Alpha Tonosaur is awesome. You just go, and that's it. You win. Okay, so... 5. Sure. Sure, why not? 15. Wonder I was so heavy. I just saw all the gold I have. Or all
Is there
the
something you need?
silver I have. I need gold. Okay. Fair weights, 99.8 out of 110. I gotta join a faction here soon so I can put my stuff away, because I don't need to be carrying all of this at the same time. Don't have any other cult remains, so stuck there with 4 chitin. I need one more beast golem scrap, and then I'm happy about that. You know what? I feel that way with the Sarax run I did. It doesn't die, it falls over, execute, skill. Well, yeah, literally. Honestly, when you get to the point where your build is, like, you're no longer necessarily scared because your build can actually maximum, like, output so much damage that you can keep up. That's when Outward gets, like, peak fun for me. I enjoy the early grind as well, don't get me wrong, but when your build starts coming together, that's when the game gets super fun. It's becoming less of a challenge and more of a I don't know, still a challenge. But okay, so we got... Nah, that's dumb. I don't know why I did that. We got these 2 outfits for now. We're going to quickly, before heading to Levant, our goal is to... go to the Spire of Light to get our chest piece. And then that's the chest piece we'll be using this run. It's nothing crazy, but it just buffs our lightning damage for our dagger. Will you stay with the dagger or switch with it? So I'm going to use the... I'm going to be using this guy. I have these equipped, so I always have them. I'm going to be using the Rondel dagger to start to slowly enchant our weapon with the Thirst enchant until we're fully ready to make a vampiric dagger. The only dagger run I ever did was with a vampiric dagger back on PlayStation, and it was really nice. I don't know if you've ever played with a vampiric dagger. If you haven't, I really recommend it, just because the amount of health siphon you get is crazy. It's just you? Hit me. Oh, I was gonna say you're so nice. You better listen to me. Hey, let me drop my stuff for a second. There you go. Vampiric dagger, I gotta agree. Honestly, if you're not doing a specific dagger run, so for example, like the Manticore dagger or anything like that, the vampiric dagger is like a perfect, never have to switch out, just because you get all of that siphon from it, which is crazy for a vampiric. Like you can go from 1 health to full health if you have opportunistic stab with both the pain and confusion debuffs. You just win. Well, you get a marshmallow. Is legacy used? Yeah, the only legacy weapon I gave myself was the glowstone dagger, just because you have to get the new Sirocco built up to get the unique enchantment on it, and I was not going to do that this run. The legacy chests items are just I get you without the other guy. Yeah, nice. The other two is just armor pieces that I thought would work all right. They're nothing crazy. They do buff the build, but they're not absolutely game breaking, I would say. Dodge my kick. Sorry. Alright. Okay, I've never actually played with Dagger, but thought the lightning AoE was cool. Yeah, the lightning AoE, honestly, I love the AoEs in general. Another really fun build I made, which isn't the craziest build, but was really fun. Hey, look, the Ash Armor. We'll be using that as our main armor piece once we get the enchantment from the Legacy chest. But yeah, the Dagger AoEs are my favorite, and I did a Virgin Knuckle build with the Ethereal Decay AoE, so similar to Gep's Blade, and it was so fun. Dotsy Dot, hey there, how you doing? I've seen you in chat all the time. I'm hoping y'all have a good time, and oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna run away from you guys because I should get a buff on first. Yeah. Passing by to greet the fellow Outward Enjoyer. Thank you, and welcome. We are probably going to be playing for a few hours, and we'll see how far we can get. We didn't only died once on this hardcore run. That was early in the game. Damn, you guys are. Well, may as well take advantage of this. We'll do poison. Why not? Oh wait, what am I doing? I forgot about one of the biggest things I need to equip right now. Brace. Whew. Imagine. Come here, big boy. Oh, nice. And tech regen. There you go. Now, got hit by the fart. Alright, that's one down. Oh, camera, come on. I'm gonna get hit by the fart, but that's alright. Ah, damn, that's not good. I got too greedy. There we go, that's one down. Okay, they're fighting over there now. Where's my guy? Gonna heal up. And we'll use... Hey, don't kill him. That's my job. Ooh, I got hit by that, didn't I? Alright, wizard down. Oh, doesn't see me. I wait for backstab to reach him.
Nice. Love the free damage. Thank you for filling up my dagger. Nice. All right. Whew, now I can read the chat again. Yeah. Big battle's over. So what do you have here? One of those Dimsdale Dimmadome. Yeah, doing good. Finally able to jump to the stream. Yeah, welcome. Hardcore. I think only hardcore running ever did and died in the first 10% file deletion time. 20%. Yeah, file deletes. Honestly, yeah, hardcore. That 20% death chance. It doesn't. It's very scary. Because you never know. You never think it's gonna happen, and then it actually happens. You doing Hollowed Marsh questline or just happened to be here? So I just happened to be here right now. We came to the Hollowed Marsh to get access to Brace, because without Brace, we would be having quite the hard time. Then we're also going to stop by the Spire of Light to gather our Legacy chest item. Sure, why not? Nice. Bunch of gear. Hallowed Marsh music is my favorite. It's pretty good. The Hallowed Marsh at Night OST is honestly really good. I made a OST tier list a little while ago, and I feel like if I were to redo it, I would put the night theme for the Hallowed Marsh in S tier. The more I listened to it, the more I realized it actually is a really banger OST. Only sucks you're running across the map, and the battle music just doesn't stop. Yeah, the battle music. Power coil. The battle music can get a little tiring, but I feel like the battle music is actually decently well done. The only battle music I wasn't a huge fan of was the Endmerker Forest battle music. My least favorite of the bunch. Ow. Hey, I'm not supposed to hit. I just said you're not supposed to. Okay, I'm getting pummeled. Alright, now we're focused on just one-on-one. Jesus, I got hit too many times. Oh, I'm doing it again. See, this is the problem whenever I use or whenever I get lucky with certain gear drops. I'm not wearing my defensive armor, so I'm just taking these hits when I shouldn't be. I should be. Hey, nice purple leather. Should not be taking that many attacks. All right. But I don't know, but I think overkill damage still does thirst, or maybe playing off 1 pixel HP. But yeah. I'm 100 hours an hour, and I haven't even touched Enchanting. I haven't been to Caldera. Ooh, you are missing out. Honestly, I would suggest, if you're ever making a brand new run, find a weapon with a unique enchantment. So, for example, the Zorn's Dagger we're going to be using for this run, as it completely changes the way some weapons work, and it is really fun to see how they changed some of the weapons to work. Definitely worth doing that. And Caldera, you should definitely go into Caldera as well. We're going to go later in this build as well to see if we can get lucky with some glass weapons. Normally, I like to do the rotation of the Cabal of Wind Temple to get the horror weapons, and then after that, running around Caldera to get glass weapons, whatnot to sell, and then you can make bank just from doing that. Also, a nice thing we'll get from the Caldera area is the Brigand's Backpack, but we won't really be using it this run, I don't think. Yeah. Emmerker battle music is annoying because it interrupts the forest theme. That, I think, is another huge reason why people don't like it. Or at least I don't like it, is because it really does. Like, the Emmerker Forest was the very first S tier I put in that tier list video, because it's, come on, everyone, when they hear that soundtrack, it immediately becomes one of their favorites. I actually have the Emmerker Forest and a couple of other OSTs on my Spotify. Just, I'll be listening to, like, Kendrick, and then next thing you know, in comes Outward, right? Yeah. Always make a build and then get bored before I finish them. Yeah, you know what? I feel that way too. I feel like once you play this game too many times, you kind of create a pattern. And, you know, doing that pattern, you know, once you get to a certain part or certain quests, you know, in your mind, you're thinking like, well, you know what? I'm already there, so may as well start a new run. But I feel like challenge runs is where I'm at right now. I'm having fun doing these. Ooh. Actually, you know what? You're a little scary. Got You're the marsh bandit boy. Before I drop anything. Let's run away from you just for a bit. On attack. Give me buff. Ugh. Damn it. Alright, there we go. He's strong. He's strong, boy. Okay, we're gonna drink a potion before we engage. Alright, now we can actually fight. I'm gonna get the backstab. Oop, I think I just attacked with my sword by accident. Nice, good health damage. No backstab. I think what I'll do as well is after this fight, I'm going to unbind my normal and special attack because I don't want to use them at all. I just want to block. Ouch. Yeah, you should be tough. There we go. Nice. Whew. I'll eat one of those. Whew. Alright, where did I leave off? Enchanting ends up being relatively easy once you get over the hump of what does this all even mean. Yes, for sure. Honestly, the best advice I can give you for enchanting is if you don't really understand how it works, buy a full set of virgin armor and a virgin weapon of your choice, and then go on the wiki and just see what the enchantments are available for that, and just test them out. Virgin knuckles became slowly one of my favorite ways to play a knuckle build, and I would definitely recommend other ways and other research as well. Very, very good, very good. I probably don't know tell you video stream it is, but a Chersonese only run would be fun, like getting items only in Chersonese, maybe food too, and then complete storyline with them. Okay, yeah, that could be an interesting start. We actually, technically, we had the best start to a Chersonese only run on the last stream. My luck was incredible. I had the entire black plate set I had looted from the ornate chests. Take a hit. You can heal. Damn it. Nice. I think it's just because outward experience really is the not knowing anything part of starting it. Once you know everything, it's more of a checklist. Yeah, 100%. I said it earlier I think I said it in a Reddit post or something, but I feel like I don't really explore as much anymore. Rather, it's just I find the dungeons that I need to go to get the loot I need, and then from there I make a build and I kind of speed run it in quotations. Yeah, I've been playing it for the first time. It's one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. I 100% agree with you there. I am so angry with a couple of my close friends because they will not give this game a try. And they just said it's not for them, which, you know what, fine, I'll respect it. Some people have different ways they play the game, or like different games. Like, for example, I am shit at shooter games. I can't play Call of Duty. My hand-eye coordination is horrible with that. But I love fighting games and I love these fantasy games. And Outward is such a good game when it comes to that exploration feeling. The soundtrack that's, paired with it is phenomenal. Jean-Francois he's become my favorite composer in recent years. Like, he is an amazing composer. I need to get it back. Oh, no. Well, gotta make pungent paste. I better not die to these guys. I'm running. We're gonna go all the way to the Spire of Light. I don't think I have anything for infection. I gotta make pungent paste then. Our healing should offset the infection for now, though. We should be good. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Absolutely not knowing anything aspect. I always try to beat a game once before looking up anything, and I regret not doing it. I regret doing it with this game. There's so much to it. There is. My very first playthrough, I cheated. I was like, I don't know where anything is. I want to get OP quickly because I just kept dying. I kept losing my stuff, especially in the marsh. I think many people will have the same experience where you die in the marsh and you get kidnapped by the bandits and your backpack gets trapped in a door. And I immediately Googled how to get my stuff back because I was like, if I lose my gear, I'm quitting. I will never touch this game again. Lo and behold, I got my stuff back and I beat the game, and now I'm on my like 20th playthrough. So, but there's some things in the game that a lot of people definitely have. Instantly cures infections, nice. There's a lot in this game that is scary. I have. No, I don't. Well, let's see. Oh, that didn't give me. I need stamina increase. Very. Up quick. Whatever. Come here. One of you. No, I got the other one too. Alright, you're bugged. I want to see how much damage I can actually even do. Yeah, backstab doesn't give me anything. I'm running. We're just gonna get our legacy gear and get out of here. I need a decay damage dagger to actually fight these guys. 2020 was peak. Outward was peak. Because the wiki and videos didn't exist yet. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I actually played this game when it first... I did play Outward when it first came out, but me and my buddy, we eventually quit after getting like murked by a pistol shrimp. So I didn't come back until Definitive Edition, actually. And that's when I started making videos as well, was when the Definitive Edition came out. Nah, I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, I'm good. I think that's why myself and many others are so excited for Outward 2, because no one's going to know anything. And, you know, the other thing with the 3 different starting locations means that there's going to be different tips and tricks for different areas. Like, it's going to be... Oh, man, I can't wait. I'm also hoping that... I'm also hoping that we get some decent advertisement, or, like, you know, maybe some big streamers pick up Outward 2 so that it gets the recognition it deserves. I don't like not being being out of stamina all the time. I need these in my pocket. Yeah. I was looking at chat yesterday and nearly walked into a Wendigo. Yeah. Early game Wendigos are horrifying. I still remember the first time I saw a Wendigo. I was unlucky enough to have one of my first experiences be with a overworld spawn. So it was nighttime. I saw blue particle effects off in the distance, and I approached it, and I got jump scared. It definitely tore me a new one, and that's how I think that's how I got into Vendal. Yeah, they're terrifying. Oh man, you reminded me of my first experience. My friend showed me the game with couch co-op online. Was streamed with you. Abrazar died from heat, and I was like, I need this game. Yeah. Abrazar can also be annoying, especially with that one bandit scenario where they take all your shit and want gold. Spent my first playthrough with my dad, afraid of everything, Lamau. We would walk talk around with fish while we run everything, especially the pistol shrimp. Yeah. Until you understand, I think one of the big things that players or new players need to learn is use your consumables. I am a big culprit of this. I hoard absolutely everything. You know, like Skyrim's a good example. I would hoard every single mana, stamina, health potion, everything. I would not use it. And in Outward, you need your buffs. If you don't have your stamina recovery or anything like that, you will, well, you'll be having a harder time. The other thing too is elemental damage. Early in Outward, you need to have some sort of elemental damage, meaning ice rags. Ice rags are your best friend. All right, ornate chest. What do we get? Some unique stuff. Probably can make it dark varnish, no bones on hand. Stamina potions, clear the burn. Yeah. We can use consumables, but what if I need those 30 things later? Oh shit! Ow! Ow! Oh fuck! All right, well, is this the end of the run? I got sniped. All right, second death. We almost made it. Well, we are not at the end of the run yet, ladies and gentlemen. But that was really dumb. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to Berg. I'm going to get my legacy chest item later. It's nothing. It's honestly, it's not even crazy. It's nothing worth risking my life for. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, I need to limp my way all the way over. Need to regain my stamina slowly, slowly, slowly. They won't be able to get me as long as I am holding forward. Jesus. Oh, that was a little scary. Alright. Yeah, honestly, the marsh is probably, in my opinion, one of the most dangerous areas you can explore in Outward. Caldera takes that achievement. But, yeah, without any DLCs, I would say Hallowed Marsh is probably one of the hardest maps for base game. I'm glad we didn't die, though. That would have sucked. We're going to go to Berg, sleep and sell our stuff. I think we're going to join the Blue Chamber, actually. That way we have a place to store our gear. The extra health from the Giants questline, I think, will be very, very beneficial. Only other option we were going to do was potentially the Heroic Kingdom. It's every enemy is a mini-boss, even with base game gear. Yes. Every enemy can kill you. And every enemy is terrifying. I did not expect the that lightning elemental to deal... What was that? I think it at least dealt 50% of my health in one projectile. So, yeah, we got to play a little smarter. That was it's pretty dumb of us. But you know what? 2 deaths now. So we had we're up to 40%. Gotta be more careful. All right, almost a bird. Oh god, that was close. Get me the hell out of here. Whew. Alright, I'm still sweating, but at least I'm not sweating as hard. Okay, so go to Berg, go to sleep, repair all of our stuff, get our health back, sell our gear, buy a house. Then we're going to go to Levant, get the rest of our skills. Yeah, we'll just do water for now. As long as I don't piss off that alpha deer, then we should be good. That thing will chase you, by the way. If you've ever aggroed one of the, I think they're ecthodeer is the names. They will follow you the entire map. They because they're quick enough, their aggro range never de-aggroes, and yeah, it will headbutt you. I've been headbutted before like that. You're fighting. Not my concern. So the only thing we have left to do back in Sierra Zone, now that I'm thinking about it, is getting either the Cabal Hermit as our third breakthrough, or getting the Sierra Zone Town Keys till we can get our Kazite Oni Helm. Dude, I had one aggro on me even with Master Trader set that followed me all the way to the Abrazar. Yeah. Those deer do not de-aggro. They are a pissed off bunch. If you piss them off, then you will be paying for it. We are safe. Let's go. All right. Where's Risa? Hi, Risa. Actually, you know what? We'll go back, since we're gonna join the Blue Chamber. We'll go back to the Sierra Zone once we need to deal with Roland and all that. I think that's a good idea.
You should. This is your task.
All right, get approval, aka talk to the guy and let him know I'm already a wizard. But first, I'm gonna go to bed. Vamping is not healthy.
How are you? Need a flip. Listen close.
Yeah. Vaping is not healthy. Well, I know it's not healthy, but unfortunately, I am using vapes. I don't know. There you go. We'll do that for now. We'll see how much health and stamina burn we have, but we should be alright. Here, I'll show you this. I'll counteract the vaping. I have grapes. Grapes. We all live however we want. True words. I vape myself, yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you ever join Blue Chamber, you got to talk to one of the 3 people to be allowed in. This is, in my opinion, the easiest guy. You talk to him, he'll give you a chess piece, and all it takes is you to have mana. Boom, done.
Now
Fancy
get
druid.
off my
Great.
block.
Now we can sell it. You have any occult remains? Dude, then we can get rid of our forward chitin.
How can I help you?
No remains. All good. To buy all of your potions. Yeah. Perfect. Using doesn't always mean abusing. Yeah, true. Vaping equals role-playing as the headmaster of Sorbor. Well, it wouldn't be much vaping. I'd need a pipe. But
Will you? Here's what you need to know. I'm glad. Wonderful. Will you?
All right.
This is. It will be a few days
The
before
Blue
they
Chamber.
will arrive. However.
Well, Risa will have a task for me in 3 days.
How can I help
meaning
you?
we are free to do whatever we want. We're gonna take 2 of these just in case we get infected again. I know I can make pungent paste, but go. Rest of these 2. Yeah, 44 silver or 44 gold. We should be able to at least max out both of our Hex Mage and the Rogue Engineer.
Want to buy something?
But before that, let's buy a house. I think it's 500 silver.
Want to buy something?
But you know what? The blacksmith will have a whole bunch of money. That's the other thing I hope they let us do in Outward 2 as well, is I hope we have multiple different player homes, and They would increase in price. So if you're not a part of the faction, you can only get access to the lower end houses. And if you join the faction, you can get access to the higher end. That way, you know, you have access to a chest.
Hey there.
I'm excited to see what they do. There's so much potential with Outward too. Just the magic itself is looking amazing. But yeah, who knows what we'll have in the future.
How can I? All right.
All right.
Nice.
House Squired.
So, let's just put away a whole bunch of stuff.
We have a lot of money now, so we don't need to sell anything really. Okay, good thing that I am here because I need to use my stuff I looted, otherwise it's gonna go to waste. Okay, we don't need any of this at the moment. Do I have any... I have 4 and 4. Perfect. We can make 4 health potions. Do have more spice beetles, but I don't have any fish. Actually, what am I? I don't have any fish. I wonder where I can go buy fish and stuff. There is indeed a cook, so may as well make as much all the punch and paste I have. It lasts a month. The only other use I have for the orchid spice beetles is a discipline potions. That's really the only other crafting
Want to
recipe I
buy
use with
something?
them. And you got any egg? Do I have any egg? Oh shoot. Don't have any egg. Okay, we just bought fish for no reason. Oh well. Do you have egg? Even
How can I help you?
shrimp eggs is okay. Now you got nuts. Well, shoot. That's fine. That's okay. We'll store the fish. They'll probably rot in our storage, but whatever. Do what we gotta do. Good news is still make a whole bunch of life potions. And we can make one of the best, if I think it's not the best, 13s in the game. Yes, I'm making all of them. I like marshmallow and terpenes. Not going to carry them all with us, so. Those might rot. Okay, what else do I not need? Do I have... I do. Cottage. I gotta head out now, but hope the run goes well. Well, thanks for dropping by. We will hopefully not die again. We are 2 deaths, or 3 deaths? 3 deaths now? 2 deaths? I can't remember what we're at now. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna keep my enchanting stuff on me. It's light enough that I don't really mind the 2.5 carry weight. Alchemy kit will we'll get rid of it. Okay, I'm happy with our carry weight now. We're gonna get rid of the rest of our stamina and mana burn. I'm gonna also make it daytime, because I don't like traveling at night. I like being able to see. That way things can't sneak up on you. So the other nice thing with... there we go. The other nice thing with... going with the rogue engineer is we're going to be getting the stealth skill as well, right? So we're more likely going to be able to land our backstabs. we can actually enter and exit fights more at our own will. And yeah, it'll be a lot nicer. Okay. Off to the Abrasar. So we're gonna go Abrasar. We're gonna max out on the Rogue Engineer. Then after that, I think if we don't have, I mean, I could try going to the slide to get the boots, but like I said, like the boots I'm wearing now, silver boots, are probably better than the legacy chest item I did. I just did the Cryptea boots enchanted with flux, so it's at like.
Hi.
Thanks for one. It's at like what, 12%, 13% extra lightning damage increase, which is just to buff this dagger. Parched. But yeah. Yeah. Hey, dude. Got anything cool?
Hey there.
I'm debating on getting that Kazite chest piece, just because, you know, the stamina cost, mana cost.
Hey there.
3 protection. We'll keep it for now. We'll keep it for now. Like I said, I don't have anything planned for armor, really. Just have the Kazite only headpiece, which is probably the only one we'll really keep. We'll see. We will see. We have not. I've not gotten that far. But yeah, we'll stop in the slide. Actually, it's probably one of the easier dungeons to get your legacy item. You can just get the Shell Horror to attack the bandits, and then you can loot all your stuff while they're fighting each other. Enchanted black plate boots can be cool. They get some speed. Yeah, honestly, the black plate armor set, I've been debating on trying to make a build with the unique enchantments as well as them being legacy chested, because I think it turns into the, I'm gonna butcher this, oracle. Never mind, I'm not gonna say the rest. That and legacy chested chest piece. And it's honestly, it's a relatively okay set. And I feel like using a run with that armor would be an interesting run. I don't know if it would necessarily be challenge, but it'd be a neat little theme. Find a weapon that works with it, right? Another run I actually wanted to do for a challenge run is I wanted to do the hobo build, which was going to make use of the tattered clothes with the unique enchantments with them. All right, let's fight these guys. Not be stupid. All right, fight me. I just need dots on one of you. You got a bow. Ow. Nice. Double hit. Eh. Alright, he's good. Back, so I can get a backside. Thank you. Very, very kind. Listened to exactly what I wanted. All right. Oh yeah, I guess the other really nice thing with the Rogue Engineer is we're going to be able to roll without dropping our backpack. Honestly, if I don't know what third to go through, I honestly sometimes just do Rogue Engineer just for the roll. Yeah? Do it again. I dare you. I did way too early. Damn. I just wasted grace. Ow. Sometimes I feel like I just get hit by doing stupid stuff all the time, but you know what? I have to because we have to fill the dagger. Still parched. The second BU can be great for a ethereal mercenary. Ooh. Element Enchant gives some ethereal damage bonus and impact bonus, so the shield infusion and bone pistol can be nice. Not much ethereal weapons. Okay, yeah, that sounds like it could be potentially interesting. One thing a lot of people don't realize is an amazing enchantment is anything that increases the amount of impact percentage damage you do. I know the Brigand stat and a couple of other unique enchantments have the impact percentage increases, and it's actually, it's crazy. Like, increasing your weapons impact by just even like 30% is crazy. I always go for the Buzu/Brigand backpack so I can skip Rogue Engineer. It depends on the build. I will say, if you like, I said this last stream, but one of the easiest builds I've ever done was a build using the Mana Wall armor set with the Dusk backpack. And you do, with enough barrier stacking, you take like maybe 1 or 2 elemental damage when you get hit by something like crazy. It was playing just on autopilot, basically. It was so simple. But I agree. If I don't know, or if I'm wanting to do a specific build that I want to use all 3 breakthrough points for something, then I just do the Bozu backpack, or Buzu. Yeah, maybe Enchanted Kasai Weapon or Virgin, or like the easy one, Gep's Blade. Yeah, Gep's Blade's pretty good. But yeah, you're running a Dagger build. Yeah, Dagger build. Yeah. Let us hurry on over to the Ambersar, or Levant. I'm gonna try not to get any aggro because the Ambersar desert theme is amazing. I'm gonna say this. It's the best desert theme in any fantasy game I've ever played. Know what else we're gonna do? No, we're not being stupid. Just do fully or no? No. I bet my armor actually. My armor probably makes it worse. Oh yes, -50. There you go. Equip the whole thing. Ah, there we go. Look at me, I'm being smart. I'm actually equipping my gear that I got lucky enough to get. Now we're speedy, so we probably, maybe not halved, but we took some time off running straight to Levant. I don't think there's much in Levant, or sorry, in the Ambersar we're really gonna explore. We're gonna probably try going to the slide to get our Cryptea boots, just so that we don't have to go back to it. But there's not really any dungeon I could think of that I need to go to. Depending on if my 3rd breakthrough point is going to be the Shamanic Resonance from the Cabal Hermit, then I might get Wind Infused, so, you know, we'll need to go turn on the totem. But if we're not doing that for our 3rd breakthrough, then I got no reason to really be in Levant after the slide. Hello all. Welcome. We have died twice, I think. I can't remember if there was a 3rd time or not. Died once in the very beginning of the game at Chersonese, and another time we died in the Spider of Light trying to get our gear from the Legacy chest. Challenge idea: Merton's Run. Only Merton's skeleton is armor and Merton's fire poker as a weapon. Maybe shield for defense. Actually, there is a YouTuber I follow. His name is Flame PNIP, and he's actually just done a Merton only hardcore challenge run. So I'd very much say give him some views. His editing style is actually really great. I've enjoyed the content he's released so far. So yeah, go give him some love. He's done a Merton run. I don't think I'll do a Merton run just because I think Sheen Shots is doing a Merton run here in the future. You know, Flame's already done one. It was Flame, yeah. Alright, there you go. Yeah, DLC video was kind of recent too. Yeah, I think he died on his hardcore run during that, and he had to do it all over again. But I think he went with the totems, and that's what that carried him. Totem, honestly, if you've never done a totem run, do a totem run. It's so different for the playstyle, and if you want a really simple build, the primitive cultist, what is his name? Anyways, totem build with Hex Mage, Rupture and Torment inside of the totems. They infinitely apply the hexes. You just need to roll around and not get caught, and you slowly win. All right, we're here. Exalted Hardcore. And maybe not. We'll see. All right. I need money. Don't remember exactly how much I need. I think I need
Can
like
I help you? This worries me.
18. That sound right? 1800. What about an exalted run where you debug it in the tutorial? I wouldn't be. I'd be down for that as well. I could do that on the hobo run actually. I was thinking of doing a build where I'm only allowed to wear the ragged or torn cloth chest piece, headpiece, and boots, as they have a unique enchantment on that you can use for them. And I've never seen anybody really do a build with that, so I think that could be cool. Yeah, 14. I probably need a little more than that, so we'll also get the warm boon. That'll be good.
Yes. This worries me.
I want any gear. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna buy the Tomer set. I think we need a different chest piece. Black plate has been nice to us, but I think we need something a little better. Yeah, you know, we lose that 3 flat protection, but we gain 30 in both decay and lightning. I think that'll help us out, especially with how many hits I take.
Yes. This worries me.
It's been a pleasure serving with you, Black Plate Armor. I thank you for carrying me early in the run. Alright. Get our skills. I didn't learn Warm from him, did I? Can grab a chakram for the totems to big impact, so needs less slow rolling to save. Chakram kit totems, mid-range self-defense. Yeah, I've actually I have not personally done chakrams with totems, but
yes, this worries me.
but I bet you
Remember
it'd be
this.
really, really good. The
Curious.
nice thing about totems is that they stop any and all projectiles, so enemies and your own. And yeah, you stagger a whole bunch of dudes with chakrams. Chakrams are king. You're one of the most fun ways to play
What can
a
I
magic
do
run, in my
for
opinion.
you?
Once you use a chakram, you'll have a hard time trying to use anything else, just because of how much it makes the game less of a risk, I guess? Yeah, I'll say risk. Alright. This là. Hello.
What can I do for you?
All right. No, we're 200 less. Okay, we'll be right back. Almost did it perfectly. Almost. Useless info, but did you know the summoned ghost can hit the totems? I didn't. That's
Oh, boy.
I guess it makes sense. Only problem would be getting him to actually hit the totems. I feel like he would only attack if the enemy was right next to the totems. Yeah, honestly, there's still so much about Outward. I feel like I'll learn until Outward 2 comes out. You know, there's always new stuff that you learn from other people who've played the game. I did a tips and tricks video not too long ago, and I only knew 3 out of the 5 tips that I put in there. Tip 3 and tip 1, I had no idea.
What can I do for you?
Bada bing, bada boom. All right. maxed out 1 skill tree. We are left with 13 gold, meaning we got 1,300 silvers left over. Then means we can now read the rest out. Also, Musing of a Philosopher could be applied to Chill and Scorch. That makes pretty easy for hexes. Yes, dotsy dot. If you, I've been doing a just a normal playthrough with a Chakram hex build, and my offhand is the Kazite Chakram. You can either use the Ornate or the Kazite Chakram, enchanted with the Musing of a Philosopher. And my right-hand weapon is the Astral Sword.
This is
So that means that the left hand does Scorched and Frost hexes. The right hand does Lightning and, or no, it does Haunted and Decay. The only one I'm missing out on is Lightning, but if I wanted to get it, I could just do Totem. It's been really fun. It's a kind of a really neat alternate way to do a Chakram hex build. I know a lot of people just do Rainbow Hex and then Frozen Chakram, but I really enjoy swapping it out because it makes it feel like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Makes it fun. It was a really fun build. And I haven't recorded anything new for that build in a bit. So I will have to record more for later. Do I? Nope. Yeah, a few things I didn't know. I've been playing this with my fiance as a co-op / multiplayer, and we noticed that only one person can join a faction, get all the rewards and benefits. Is that right? Yes. Unfortunately, if you were playing vanilla Outward, the way that the game works is whoever creates their character and is the host of the world, they are the only ones that are going to get the specific and unique faction rewards and like passive and active buffs that you can get from it. It is unfortunate, but the only way you can both get things is either by being on PC, getting the raid mod or some other mod that allows you to get both, like both players to get the rewards. But if you're playing on PlayStation, unfortunately, you're going to need to basically play on the one person's world to one point, and then whenever you want to join the other person's world, you're gonna have to restart all the way back in Sierra Zone, do a different quest line or the same quest line. But yeah, it sucks. Hopefully they address that in Outward too, but maybe they won't, because at the same time it's just a gameplay mechanic. Going off now. I'll come back later. Right on. It was good having you here. Thanks for coming by again.
This is troubling.
All right. So we're gonna head to the slide. That is our next challenge. To
Something
get our
on your mind?
boots.
Want to pay attention?
Pay attention. Whew. My opinion, jumping back and forth between your two worlds can be cool, though. You can see two faction stories, too. True. The other thing that's nice, too, is if you want to be a little cheesy with it, you can have one player always in, or before you hop over from one world to another, you can have the one player quit out in your house, so you have access to your chest, so you can always stash all your loot and continue looting. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but you know what? It makes it so that you have to play the game again, and honestly, that's awesome. Outward, you need to play it 4 times to get 100% of for each faction quest done, and it's such a unique experience with each playthrough. You know, each faction quest tells a different part of the same story, and it was a really fun time for me. I platinumed Outward on PlayStation because of how much I just really enjoyed it. All right. Agua, let's refill. Having 2 worlds running simultaneously can be a real boon, though. Yeah, it can for sure. Like it's a little demotivating, but you know, you just got to make do with what you have access to, and unfortunately, that's how vanilla Outward works. So you got to work around it. Yeah. Yeah. Drank some water. We'll eat a tartine. We'll eat this boy. And hopefully we are not sweating. If we are sweating, then we will... I'll use the cold boon. Having one player logged out in Harmattan's where it's at. Yes, sir. That way you can get more money for all your gear. Yeah. Yep. Alright, perfect. We are not sweaty. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I will run all the way and activate the Cabal of Wind altar. I think I am going to do Cabal of Wind as my third breakthrough. I've just been thinking about it. There's nothing else I really think would be as beneficial as just having Wind infuse. You know, extra stagger on the Dagger is going to be crazy. It doesn't affect the attack speed, unfortunately, but I think just that impact will be really, really nice. And depending on the situation, we can still put on our elemental regs for elemental damage, but it'll just nice to have that. The only other ones I could think of off the top of my head would be like, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. Can't do Speedster because can't use Probe. That uses our main hand weapon. Sure, we could finesse our way around by using the alert potions and whatnot, but I don't know. Cabal is the most universally useful skill set. It is. If you don't know what to do for a breakthrough point, just do Cabal Hermit. It buffs everything, right? It buffs your defensive, offensive damage. Really nice is it gives your impact and your physical damage an increase too. I think you go from, is it 20 to 30 or 15 to 20? I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but yeah, it's really, really good. But yeah, so we have now the Rogue Engineer. We're going to, after dealing with the overworld here and then the Spire, we will be going to the Antique Plateau to get Hex Mage, so that way we can get Blood Sigil and then get Slash within the Blood Sigil for any like really, really tough Mons. Yeah, Mons. I'm not going to fight you. I just won't. Oh wait, I have stealth. I forgot about that. Nice, now we can buff up. Oh man. Stealth, you're still pretty good. Alright. Okay. What are your breakthroughs? Rogue, Cabal, and what? So we got Rogue Engineer only right now. Next one that we're for sure getting is the Hex Mage because we need Blood Sigil. That will completely break the game against tougher enemies just because we can slice them within the Blood Sigil to get the Leech debuff on them. It'll heal us while dealing dot damage to whatever we inflict it with. So that's really, really good for us there. And then, yeah, third breakthrough was the only thing I had no clue for. So Cabal Hermit is probably the go-to. It's pretty simple. Somebody actually did recommend maybe we do Rune Mage for just that extra protection rune, and you know, having access to heal. But you know what? I feel like I only have 1 point into mana. We only really use it to buff ourselves, and the main point of the run is Dagger. So I think we'll do Cabal Hermit. Ah, shit. I just realized I didn't have anything equipped on my hotbar for the rest of my skills, so I was going to equip them before attacking. That's alright. We'll attack this boy. Okay, come here. I know you want to do a sprint attack. I guess you don't. Nice. Alright. No-hitted the Shell Horror. I will take that. No-hitted the Shell Horror. You know, I'm going to back myself on that. No-hits the Shell Horror. Nice. Go for Primal Ritualist, play drums with the Dagger. That's the thing, is I think that is another really good idea, but would the totems not be overhauling the daggers, right? I don't know. I feel like I can leave that up to you guys. I mean, that was kind of one thing I was doing earlier in the beginning of the video. If you guys want to do one build idea over the other, I'm fully down with completely swapping. But we basically got Cabal Hermit for just default breakthrough, gets us more defense, gets us access to Wind Infuse if we need to do more stagger damage. Or we could do the Primal Ritualist to get access to our totems. It would get us the Lightning Totem, which would get Hex debuff on the enemies. We will endgame, we're using Zorn's Dagger, so the AoE. Oh, fuck, man. Now I'm thinking about it. Primal Ritualist sounds really fun, too. Ah, man, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me actually activate the totem. Bye, doggy. Dagger Slash is a great way to play instruments, but Ritualism and play is a pretty distinct style of play. Yeah, I agree. It kind of takes over the build in a way, as well, right? It would get me access to a ranged projectile that I could easily spam until the enemies got close. It's honestly, it'd be a really safe way to play though, because we'd also get the barrier and other buffs from the from being inside of the totem's range. I don't know. Like I said, I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys are okay with me using totems, it would potentially, right, I'm not using the dagger only then, I'd be using the totems as well. But, yeah. Oh, you're still following me. Got how quick you are. The drum idea is crazy powerful, but the shaman sounds closer to a spirit of dagger only. Yeah, that's the thing. The other thing that's really nice too is I think the AoE from the knife we have would trigger the totems as well. But we can't, then we can't. Could always just grab the Sky Chimes totem, ignore Sacred Fumes, Breakthrough, Ghost Drum. True. We might just get Sky Chimes just for that then, just because we could have them debuffed with the lightning debuff too. And that way, technically, we're just using it as a debuffer. Ghost Drum would offer a good option for lightning-resistant enemies, though. True. Totems, use them. All right, I got a lot of people telling me for totems. I think what we'll do is we'll get the Sky Chimes first. We'll start using it within the build, and we'll see how it goes. And if people are enjoying the way that the build rocks, then we'll go for the rest of it. Am I in the right area? I should be. Yeah. No, yeah, I am. I just have to get the key first, right? Yeah. I got the biggest bag as well. May as well load up with some instruments. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. This is just a better version of that. Lightning. That's the other thing is I'm running out of rags. All right, well, we'll do this for now. I think the key's this way, right? It's by the rock mantis. Oh, right. The thing's flooded. God, I have not done the spire in a while. My doomed here because I need to go this way for the key. Or is there east? There is I know there's another entrance too. Am I in the wrong entrance? Let me. Ah, shit. You're so close. Just head east. I thought it was this way, but I can't go this way. I get trapped. Oh, okay. I'm done. Thank you. All right. In case I need to run, we'll just grab the key first. Yeah, come over here. Light you over here. Ooh. Would have been better to have an element on this, but make do with what you got. It is poison, so not a total waste of a gear piece or a gear slot. Alright, should be dead. Nice. Alright, Rock Mantis dead. The protection is brutal against Dagger Slash? Yeah. Ooh, minus granted. Granted. Could make a whatchamacallit. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm just gonna get my legacy item and dip. I don't need to be here. Okay. Yeah, let's just be. Boom. Hey, how you doing? Hey, big fella. And legacy chest. We are Gucci. We should be fast enough that they don't get to us in time. And yep, Cryptea boots. Nice. Alright, bye-bye. So, like I said, the armor I gave this character isn't necessarily the best. There's probably going to be better combinations, but it was just... I wanted to get the build going, so I just put whatever I could think of at the top of my head. So we have the Cryptea boots enchanted with flux. It'll be nice for endgame, as our Dagger AoE will be buffed, especially since we're going to be using Sky Chimes now. That 20% Hex debuff will be crazy. That'll be good. That'll be good. And yeah. And now, you know what? Now we have boots that we can wear as well for extra. Hey, shark. Okay, time to go. I think I can go this way, actually. If I remember correctly, there's an alternate way out of the desert. I always thought that the only way to exit the desert was through the way you came in, but I think there's actually another border or another wall that you can leave from, so we will try. Man, stealth is crazy. I have not done a full rogue engineer breakthrough in a while. That just fully sprinting by. Just see ya. Nothing interesting here. Don't mind me. Yeah. Honestly, I've been having a lot of fun with daggers. I don't use them nearly enough. My offhand to go-tos always a chakram. After a chakram, I guess dagger, but yeah. I tried doing a shield build a little while ago, trying to make use of all of the shield abilities, but it was not really that fun. It was fun. It was a different way to play the game. It was kind of cool, but it was, it was kind of take it or leave it, you know. I really hope they make the shield abilities in Outward 2 cooler, maybe. Sorry for all the shield build lovers out there. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of how the shield really works. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. It's really nice for blocking and for dealing with like impact. Yeah, there we go. Oh fuck. All right, let's go to. I don't have a cooking pot on me. Nope. All right, we're heading. Fuck, we're heading Levant. Shield Infuse, Gong Shrike, Mason Fusion on cooldown reduction build is really fun. Yes, I would assume it is probably really fun. I've used a lot of the shield abilities mainly for inflicting elemental vulnerability. I found myself, I don't know, as much as I like shields and as much as I like being able to block for longer to get extra hits in, I don't know. I found other ways of playing the game more fun. I found chakrams being more fun. Pistol build was way more fun, right? Like, I don't know. It's on the lower of the builds for me for sure. Yeah. Well, unfortunate. I didn't keep track of my rations, so now we got to sprint, but that's okay. We'll get there in no time. I'm really excited to see what they do with guns in Outward 2. Hello. Bye. I feel like the gun magic, I'd love if they would expand on it more. And I'm just excited to see what they do with it, because I don't know, are we getting two-handed guns? Are we getting like muskets or anything? Because I think we're 100 or 200 years in the future, if I remember. That's what the trailer stated. So technology should have advanced a little bit, right? So maybe we're gonna be getting like some steampunk-esque weapons maybe now, right? I feel like that could fit Outward's vibe pretty well, like a steampunk skill trainer or weapon expert, etc., etc. Yeah, actually blocking stuff can make shield very, very safe and chill, and it's comfy. Shield abilities don't really do a lot of damage, but they do stuff. I've had similar shields. I've had a similar start with shields, but coming and going. Will there be a one-handed pistol at least? I don't know about two-handed. There will be pistols, yes. I just wonder what they'll do with it. I mean, muskets could be cool, higher damage and impact, but slower reloading time. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I did hear we might be able to dual wield pistols. So that'll be cool. I'll make a Blackbeard character. Yeah, I really hope they expand on the gun magic. Using, pistols in the Wind Sigil to convert it into lightning damage was super cool. Blood Bullet was awesome. Shatter Shot and Cold Shot, not exactly magic, but you know what? You could change it into a magic ability later. I really hope they expand on that a lot. Guns were so fun. My one gun playthrough I did. Once you've had the experience of your entire quick slots just being different pistols, and fire and reload being basically the only other skill slot you have equipped, it's really fun. However, if you don't kill what you're trying to kill at the end of your last gun, then reloading will most likely get you killed. All right. Unfortunate little setback. We had to go all the way back to here, to Levant. You know what? Now that we're here, I'm just gonna go straight to the DLC. We're gonna get our we're gonna see how far we can get on the Hexmage. We should be able to get at least the breakthrough point and maybe Blood Sigil. Maybe. Don't quote me. While we're in Harmattan, we'll look around for a bit. There's nothing that I really need here. Potentially just something to enchant our chest piece with. I don't remember if the Entomer armor actually gets any unique enchantments. It might just be Aegis.
This worries me.
Gimme. But actually, you know what? I'm not gonna buy anything for it. It'd be so more expensive. Damn it. I need silver though. I need 200. Alright. Got all the skills from that guy. Sure, it's gonna expire anyways.
Yes, this worries me.
Actually, you know what? We're probably not gonna have enough now. Tomer only gets the basic enchantments like Aegis, Shelter, etc. Yeah, I thought so. Then the other thing we can try to do then is maybe we get the antique plate chest piece and we enchant it with economy.
Can I help? This worries me. Yes!
Oh, I need one more try.
Farewell, my friend. Can I help? This worries me. Yes!
Off to Harmattan. Shatter Bullet and Frost Bullet are faster reloads. Blood Bullet, of course. Yeah, Blood Bullet is my favorite ability. I've made an entire build only using Blood Bullet, and it is very broken. If you can If you can skill book it or just keep Shatter Bullet on the quick slot, guns can just keep shooting. Oh, cool. Honestly, I've never really used the cold or shatter shot. Like, I've used them, but I never really
Greetings, friend.
used them. So that's good to know. Okay. Knowing here's not good. You know what? I completely forgot about. Let's go get our free stamina buff. What about silver armor with Spirit of Monsoon? So I did a little stupid decision. I have the ash armor with Spirit of Monsoon, so we can buff our lightning damage to the absolute max. I just thought it looked cooler. The silver armor would have been a better choice just because we would have
Want me
gotten
to train
more.
you?
Do I want? Nah, I wouldn't. But yeah, I have the ash armor chances with the Spirit of Monsoon. It is in the Spire of Light. I died trying to get it, and I just said fuck it. I didn't want to try going for it again, just in case I died again. So we will eventually go back to the Hallowed Marsh to unlock it, but it is not on our time frame as of now.
Is there something you need?
I should have talked to. You don't nearly have enough silver. I'll take that. I was just about to say that I noticed I've been running out of my rags. I put away my just make a whole bunch of these so that way I don't forget. Okay.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Give me money. Yeah, this won't nearly get us. This won't get us blood sigil at all, but it'll get us at least a breakthrough. So that'll be nice. It'll get rid of our health, stamina, and mana burn when we kill things. So, you know what? Pairs pretty well with the vampiric weapon we're going for. I do like that. I do like that. But yeah, once we get blood sigil, that's a super game changer.
Put 'em up. I'll train ya.
Yeah. I do need to get cleansed though as well. So if I need, I'm just gonna get. We'll eventually max out that, but in another run of the Kabbalah Wind Temple. The Entomer is the best armor set overall. I honestly don't find myself using it too much, but you know what? It actually is pretty nice that the resistances are great. It gives you the movement speed and the stamina cost reduction, which is really good. I don't find myself using it too much, as I like to instead max out on damage. So anything that gives me damage numbers, I prioritize. Oh yeah, more than enough. But yeah, let us.
Can I
make
help
it
you?
The next morning. Oh no, wanna buy. All right, give me a bid.
Pay attention.
Boom. Okay, so game plan, we're going to run to the middle dungeon area, the Clockwork Tower, and we'll kill the shield golem there to make the antique plate chest piece, or alternatively, we can then make the antique plate helmet. Maybe chest piece. I don't know. I got no idea. I really like recommending it to newer players. It's really physically tanky and works well against some of the earlier bosses and quest enemies, for sure. Yeah, honestly, just the resistances alone, resisting decay and lightning is really, really good, especially since a lot of enemies deal that weapon type. Really good for, literally just really good for the the Hollowed Marsh, right? Let's You know what? With the remaining money we've got, let's flex our wealth.
Is there something you need?
Boom. There we go. My Pigeon Cage set and Squire set can both be fun for similar to the Entomer stuff. Not the same, of course. True, and as well, though, the Squire set and the Cage set, you got to get through the
Greetings, friend.
the unique item drops, right, from the dungeons. So unless you get lucky with the exact amounts you need from like the Glacial Tonosaur and the other unique spawns, there we go. All right. Hopefully we don't freeze our ass off, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll go Clock Tower. After Clock Tower, we'll do. No, we'll kill some Boozer. Why not? We'll go to the Mana Lake. Potentially there might be some ethereal elements that spawn there. I'll run around for some of the confirmed ethereal spawns, or sorry, some of the elemental spawns I know. Days we'll get to gathering. Now, is this gonna be enough? Ooh, it's not. There we go. That'll do. Okay, we'll test out our damage on the beast golems and the normal golems, and if we're not nearly doing as much damage, we're gonna actually, you know what? Nah. Let's show the Zorn's Dagger. Let's show the damage that we can do right now. We can siphon health with the Rondel Dagger later. What is it actually? What is it at? Thirsty. All right, so we went up a level. That's good. Oh my lord. Let's not be dumb. Why have I not done this? Oh, okay. Just normal pick. There we go. That's gonna be our loadout for now. Yeah. Definitely gonna get a little corrupted or a little tainted. Come on, bug. Yeah, yeah. Okay. When you have these golem script, nice. We got 5 extra palladium right there just from that one guy. Oh, I missed. So now the only thing I was thinking about is I don't have a way to apply the pain and confusion debuff. Okay. We're not using probe. I gotta find an alternate way to actually inflict pain and confusion for opportunistic strike, because otherwise it's just a dagger ability. If you go for Alchemy Experiment plus Shamanic Resonance plus Lock Rolls Resolution, you won't even need any more damage buffs? Yeah, I'd believe that. The one thing I will say I really enjoy doing in Outward is damage stacking. One of my favorite builds, it wasn't like crazy good because you basically a glass cannon, but one of my favorite builds was a Scepter of the Cruel Priest, buffing the amount of damage you get out of it, and I think I got to like 240 decay damage with just the perfect setup. And I love doing that in games like these. I love min-maxing like that. And yeah, very, very fun. Actually, you know what? Eat one of these. Yeah. If someone can help me figure out a way to apply pain and confusion without a main weapon, that would be great. I don't actually know of a way to do that right now. I don't think I can. So you know what? We might actually have to unuse the strike opportunity. All right, take this bird. Well, try that again. Actually, you know what? We're gonna kill you first, because now you just got aggroed. You have Enchanting Dagger, but it applies pain. Ooh, okay. That might be the way to do it then. Then we can hotbar the... There we go. All right. So yeah, using the Zorn's Dagger is gonna make the run a lot more bearable. Nice. So yeah, I can make Galvanic Dagger. It applies pain, so Opportunity Strike would at least do something. But yeah, Confusion for Serpent Parry Stun can be tough. Okay. So the only way we'd be able to get it is with Serpent Parry and Galvanic Dagger. Is Galvanic Dagger, is it like a small percent appliance? Like, is it like the Rainbow Hex where you have to hit somebody like 6 or 7 times to apply them? Or is it like 40%? I don't know the number. Nerve gas applies confusion. Oh. Is that a bomb? Well, there's Kazite armor I was debating on getting. Yoink yoink. Yeah, let's go hunt for some ethereal elemental particles. Drink. Galvanic Dagger is pretty good advantage, but I don't remember the number. Well, honestly, if that's the only way that we can inflict pain, then that's going to be the way that we inflict pain. He does what. All right, let's start. Let's keep getting our numbers up on the dagger. It's 60%. Thank you, Amish. That actually just means two hits. That's actually that's way better than I thought. Alright, you're gonna sprint attack me now, aren't you? Ah, I hate that attack. Ah. Nice. Alright, take that. And it is cold. Not paying attention. Warm me up. Serpent Parent wants the confusion, doesn't apply it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I have not used daggers in a long time. I thought what I remember, the build that I did at the time is I had the Maelstrom Blade, because that would inflict confusion with the one-handed sword ability that inflicted pain. So literally like one hit ability, and then I use opportunistic stab. Nerve Gas wants better trap passives to apply confusion, so not in this build it seems, but I think it's one of the other trap plates that does confusion. Not sure. Okay. Well, you know what? If we just have to take the L on the opportunistic strike, then that's so be it. We'll craft the Galvanic Dagger. We'll see how well we can actually like use it within this, because if I have the Galvanic Dagger equipped, that means that at least in my pocket I'm gonna have to have a quick swap to a different dagger, or if I want to, I could just put it to the quick slot bar. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Good on time. Well, I'm just getting hit to get hit. Oh, it's still getting hit. Alright, that's it. What? I didn't get the hit from Brace. Oh my god, I'm just taking every single hit I can. I should have applied. Oh. Alright, I should have had the ethereal. Oh, now my varnish is gone. Okay. Screw you. I was trying to farm a weapon. You did that to yourself. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, I think we just gotta farm Levant bandits. It's in the case that our varnish or whatever just expires, that's too risky. Yeah, I don't have any more heal every time. Okay, well, we almost died being stupid, but it's alright. We get a purifying quartz, not an elemental particle. I'll take the quartz, I'll take the quartz. Hey, I'll take the potions. Don't think any daggers apply confusion, sadly. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. I thought for a second that the serpent's parry would, but it does not. Neat. Now let's take this out. Okay, so this one area down, we'll loop around back to the back end of our mountain. We'll see if we can get a decay element, but who knows? Who knows? Grape time. Here, I'll be right back. I have returned. Okay. So, where to? We're here. Where? In late game, you can always use nerve bombs. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even actually think about bombs at all, so I did not think about what if they can apply. What? Sure. Okay. We're bound to get pretty cold here, so we'll loop back to the back end of Harmattan and get in the one ethereal element. We'll get sell some of the stuff we found, and then you know what? I don't think we're gonna be making enough money to max out our build in Harmattan for the Hex Mage. So we might make the antique plate chest piece, and then we might just leave to the Kabbalah Wind Temple, because we need to get more money. And if we do that, we could also potentially stop in Caldera. We could try to see if we could get any of the unique blast weapons to sell as well. Aye. My grapes. I think I'm going the right way. There should be a bridge over here. Actually, wait, am I going the right way? Maybe. I think I went the wrong way, but we'll see. I just got to loop around here first. I think this still leads to the same area I wanted to go. I think I just took the long way. Hi, Kazai people. Don't mind me. I just need to sprint so I don't freeze to death. No, I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, there's the bridge. I could try to hunt down sell elementals and sell incense. Also, the golem rapiers. One is 300 silver. Yeah, it might take some time. Probably just turn tourmaline for the quest if you don't need one. I can't really remember if I need any of the tourmaline, but I might keep just a little bit on me, just because I want to keep. I want to have access to it in case I need to enchant something, because I don't know if I'm gonna keep the chest piece that I put in the legacy chest or not. Alright. Let's try our hand at some more potential elemental particles. What is the rarest elemental, I wonder, is other than the mother elemental that drops one of each or whatever? But like, what is the most rare element? Is it decay? I feel like I have a harder time finding decay than I do any of the others. Okay. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot easier than it was in the last dungeon. Jesus. Compass puzzle. Yeah, always a good way to get some free money. Did I just get the one egg right? Maybe? Following me still, but it should be good. Come on. Think about a move. Yeah, good news is I should be able to. I can easily farm the Rondo Dagger with this. Why am I dropping my backpack? I have the Rogue Engineer. I don't need to drop my backpack anymore. Just I'm doing it out of habit now. Ah, I missed. Hi, Beanie. I missed again. Damn it. Alright, staggered. And no luck for us there. That sucks. That's okay. That's okay. More because I have armor. Hey, another shield golem piece. Nice. Yeah, so we need to make 1,200 silver to max out the Hexmeg skill tree. Then we don't technically need to come back to Harmattan unless we need to farm for elemental particles. Then yeah, after that, I think we're going to head to Caldera. We will unlock the ability to craft the totems. And then maybe we actually go and do the main quest, because it's definitely been 3 days. So whenever we want to do that, we can. Steal some Vibra eggs. Yoink. Nice. Now I can make 3, what do you call them? 3 pungent paste. Yeah, we'll do the pungent paste. We'll start making the antique plate chest piece. And then I think that's kind of it for Harmattan. I think I'm gonna go back and do. It's been at least a week, so the Kabbalah Wind Temple will be reset. We should be able to get our money from Kabbalah Wind pretty simply. Yeah. Oh wait, I already sold all of my stuff to you. You probably don't have anything left. Now you should have some money and you should have some fish. Right?
Can I help you?
You do. And we'll buy 2. Why not? Okay. Okay, we do not need Kazite Light. Nope. Either of the Kazites. Do we keep the silver boots or should I sell them? Because I have the Cryptea ones now, right? They do the 13% extra gear. Like here, let's just. So they give us 16 physical resistance, 6 of both ethereal and flame or fire. They'll give us an extra 12% bonus to lightning damage, which is nice because this gives us 9%, so we're at 3. And it also has the increased movement speed from Flux as well, right? So comparing that to Silver Boots gives us an extra protection and an extra barrier, but it decreases our stamina cost and movement speed. I don't know. We're really only losing out on the protection and the barrier because, yes, we have that 15 decay, but... the 15 decay, but while we're wearing the Entomer, we'll have 30. And you know what? This is 8 pounds. I've been hauling it out. Yeah, you know what? We're selling it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Bye-bye. Don't need that. Don't need any traps. Actually, wait. I think I need a ghost eye to make one. No, that's to make the ghost drums. What do I need to make sky chimes again? I need palladium and occult remain or something. Don't need the grant. Don't need that yet. Don't need no traps. We don't use traps. Don't need any copal. Perfect. So I got 6. So I can get Blood Sigil. I can get blood sigil. But we
Want
can
to buy
also...
something?
Ooh, 400 silver for the chest plate. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it enough to want it. Like, don't get me wrong. Economy was gonna... It would be always great if you don't know what to use. Economy, best entire antique plate set with economy is honestly crazy. But we have the Entoma armor. We did buy it, so we may as well use it for a bit. We don't need it right at this moment. We're going to head back to Sierra here soon to get our better headpiece, our headgear. So, I think we're good. Let's just go get out of here. I don't think I need anything else here.
Greeting. Yes.
And you know what? Bam.
Damn.
I don't have it. Never mind.
Yes. Greetings, friend. Greeting.
Hey.
Yes. Damn.
What? I don't have enough
Yes.
rations. I thought I just bought
Farewell,
rations.
my friend.
Oh, I don't have enough silver. Damn it. Okay. I'm clicking every button
Greetings,
but the one I
friend.
want to click. God. There we go.
Greetings, friend.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's get our headgear. Let's clear out the Vendal fortress. It's time for revenge. Time for revenge. Ah. Oh, and I'm spilling water. Can't drink anything.
Oh, I'm glad you're back. We did all the help we can get. When it was just squatting bandits, it was bad enough. I think they mean to attack Serzo. I wonder if... This worries me. Listen close.
Croc. All right. Well, we just got the quest to murder them all. So,
Greetings, friend.
what better timing than now? Nice. Also, other nice thing too is we can use our chest and put some stuff away. Is this broken yet? It is.
What? This worry. Can you lend me a hand?
What?
This. Can you lend me a hand?
Oh, 2 power coils. I was like, I have power coils on the other one. I'll have the 2 in the chest. May as well complete that quest. I don't do that quest as much anymore. Okay, raw salmon, seaweed. Do a shrimp, seaweed. And just some raw salmon. All good. Okay, let's go get our sleep buff. Put all of our stuff away. Bring what we need with us. And we're gonna destroy Vendal. We're gonna murder everybody there. It's been time for some nice revenge. Okay. I'll just put all this stuff now. Don't need it, don't need it. Oh, perfect timing. Fish go bad. The fish did go bad. It's okay. We can make pungent paste out of what we have. Perfect. Put all that pungent paste. Let's go. So that'll last for at least a month, and then if we leave it in our, we leave the majority of it in our chests, it should last even longer. Nice. I'm happy with that. And you know what? We'll make one of these. Okay, good enough for now. Okay, so we have Take time. Cierzo, Cierzo. Okay. Let's get going. Wait, did I have anything? Alright, we'll finish this quest line. Give them the power coils, even though they try to rob me of everything I had, lighthouse included. I am still going to be a good neighbor. May as well finish a quest, you know? When was the last time you gave these guys power coils?
What? This worry, can you lend... Thanks a bunch.
I'll get it running again. Nice. Oh, and he gave me a coil lantern. Well, I don't need two, but I can put one away, I guess. Alright, let's head over to Vendal. I'm going to use the Rondel Dagger as much as I can. But we'll switch over to the Zorn when we're fighting all the big baddies. Oh, I am tired. I slept like crap. Winter again. Yeah, it'll slow down. I should be able to reach Vendal before I catch a cold. Although, watch me eat my words. This was also such a very cool thing about Outward. One of the first times you play it is seasonal changes you don't really expect to be in games, right? And if they are in games, you expect it to be kind of a like a jump or a fast forward to make the seasons the way they are. But no, in Outward, yeah, you wait a few weeks and you don't visit Gerzo or Chersonese in a while, it will start to snow. Completely changes the way. Not completely changes, but you know, you have to now be managing an extra resource, which is your hot and cold bar. Am I allowed to use a torch? I am not allowed to use a torch. The only damage I am allowed to use is with the dagger. I'm allowing myself to use kick and sweep, the 3 and 4 ability, as you can see, because they don't deal any physical damage, but I'm not allowed to use any ability that would use a weapon. Also, why can't I block? So yeah, right now we are working towards our Rondel Dagger. Hey, what? Test on you, may as well. Yeah, I can't block. Did I did something. Weird. Imagine. Yeah, why can't I block? What's going on? Same. Huh. No, nothing's working for block. That's not good. I need to be able to block. Yeah, let's make our way to Vendal, and we will deal with this later. Try to sheath roll and unsheath. No. Oh, yeah, that fixed it. Thank you very much, Totsy Dot. I have never had that happen. That was really weird. I thought I unbinded something. Okay, now that we can actually block again, I am a little less scared to take on Vendal. But gotta make sure I don't eat my words. Oh God. What do I do here? I think we should test it out. Let's fight the scariest monster that exists in the world. Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh God, get away from me. I'm not ready yet. All right, it is time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why are you so scary? Whew. All right, worth it. I don't have any beef jerky, but the bandits should drop some. Push kick does damage? No, wait. If it does damage, we're not using it anymore. High impact will knock down target and do confusion sets. We'll try it on a bandit. If it does any damage at all to the health bar, I am unequipping it. It deals damage? Fuck no. Ah, damn it. Okay, then I'm gonna remove it. For I don't know. Screw it. We're gonna do that for now. Okay. Same with sweep kick. Push kick is also physical. Are you sure? Am I going crazy? A weak attack. It does say attack, doesn't it? All right. Yeah, it does damage. I didn't even think about that. Damn it. No, I will kill you guys though, because I need to see if you drop some stuff for me. I am drinking a potion. There it is. I knew you were gonna have some. Yeah, I killed some hyenas minutes, but kick only had been funny. Kick and punch, an arm punch was nicer though. Yeah. Damn, that kind of sucks. I wish I had access to it because they're still nice stamina or impact attacks to use, but no, if they do damage, then I'm gonna limit myself. I'm gonna say no. All right. I'm also changing this again. Outside of the box idea, Rust Lich armor lowers your physical damage. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make it that difficult. You know what? Let's why not? We'll use mana ward or whatever it's called. Yay! Vendal Fortress time. I'm gonna immediately jump into combat.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you're here to kill me, are you? It tells me otherwise. Come here. Yeah, that AoE is crazy. The AoE is gonna make the entire run incredibly easier. I don't remember if mana push does any damage. Trog spells are one ethereal, but never end up double checking for push. Huh. I might give myself mana push then, but I'll barely be using it because I'm not gonna give myself any more mana except for when I get the Leyline Connect, or not Leyline Connection. Fucking Roland's passive or whatever. Let's go down first. Nice. Mana push does 1 singular point of physical damage. That means I can't use it. No. That's funny. Casting strong winds right there. Yeah. That fart was so bad it dealt physical damage. Hi. I'm gonna isolate you from your friends. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do is equip the right gear. Okay, let's poison him out. Find me in here. Oh no! I used the wrong attack. I need to unbind that too. After this, I'm gonna unbind my physical or my 2 abilities. Woo. Nice. Yeah, Zorn's explosion is actually really fun. From never using this dagger to only being able to really use it as my main weapon, kind of nasty. It goes through block with the AoE, right? So yeah, it's pretty nasty, man. All right, we're gonna kill these guys in here just because I want to. Oh, in here. Nice. Damn it. There we go. Is there one more? I feel like there's always one more. Oh, guess not. Yeah, Zorn's dagger is gonna carry this run for sure. Blood Sigil will also go crazy once we get access to it. If I was ever to create a mod, there was one more. Anyways, if I was to ever make a mod, I would make it so that after you clear Vendal Fortress, you would to come back here. That boat in the background would be a lot closer, and you would take ownership of the Vendal Fortress boat. Using this boat, I would then make it so that you're able to travel to different areas. These would be completely new area locations. Like imagine basically traveling to mini dungeons, kind of similar to the train system in Armatin, but instead you would travel to like islands. You would travel to like maybe like a different area that's like a hub area or something. I don't know. It'd be like creating an alternate maps where you can gain access to and fight in different areas. You know, get ambushed by pirates, stuff like that. But cool. All right, 2 down, 1 to go, and then we have completed this area. Nothing else, that boat should be able to take you back to Sierrazo? Yeah, it really should. That would have been also really cool because it would have allowed you to have that boat in the background and you repay your, your life debt or your blood price because you gave him a boat that you crashed. Well, that someone crashed. Okay. Yeah. Final guys. We're gonna equip this boy, this one, and why not? We'll use potion. Guess we don't need him in our pocket anymore since we can roll with our backpack on. Ah. Called it. Alright, let's get this bread.
You're not one of my warriors. You're from Sierzo. Why should I do that? Although, there is one.
Nah,
You're
I'm just
not
gonna
one.
kill you.
Do not cross me.
I don't care for the backpack that you would give me. Ow. Ah. Nice, one down. We're gonna finish it off with the rondel. Nice. Alright. And everyone, that's the end of Vendal Fortress. We're gonna take these loots. They're unique. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Awesome. Alright, we took Revenge on Vendal. Happy about that. Now we can get access to the Kazite Oni mask. I think that'll be a really, really good weapon for this run. Or really good armor piece for this run. Doesn't deal any extra lightning damage, but that increase to the impact as well as just physical damage from the Kazite Oni mask is going to be, I think it'll be pretty good until I find a better piece of equipment to replace it. It'll probably be always equipped except for the bird mask. Alright. Well, hello there. Brace is still awesome for impact. Yes, Brace will be a love letter to this build still. Alright, one down. Woo! We end them stylishly too. Yeah, I will say, if you ever had any problems with a dagger build or using parry skills on PlayStation or basically on console with a controller, playing on mouse and keyboard is a hell of a lot better because you don't have to let go of block to use your skills. So being able to just reactively use Serpent's Parry like that is really good. Alright, give me a backstep. No, it wasn't. Would have done way more damage. Nice. I'll take the traveling ration. Why am I dropping my backpack? I'm, you know what? I'm gonna be doing that this whole run, damn it. Okay. Bandits down. I think that's all I have to do here, so We're not going Cabal Hermit quite yet. We're gonna get some totems first. But you know what? Well, after these guys, we'll check the dagger. Pick that back up. Nice. Good backstab. Good backstab. We are thirsty. I think that's still level 3. So we're not parched. We are thirsty. After thirsty becomes the next one. And then after that, we are completed with the dagger. So still got to do more damage. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Unfortunate long grind of vampiric weapon. But it's a fun journey. Get to see you guys before I freeze my balls off. I think I went the wrong way. I didn't. Maybe? Can I go through this mountain? Yeah. I think I can. And there's the lighthouse. Yeah, let's be a little smarter about this. Don't want to take too much fall damage. That is how I basically almost died and ruined this run at the very beginning of it. I gotta make that a YouTube short, honestly. That was the luckiest I've ever been. I got saved by a mana stone. Or a mana stone well. Man, stealth's pretty good. I can't wait to see what they do with stealth in Outward 2. I think that'll be a fun build idea too. I might do that at like a 4th build or something. Oop. Hi, buddy. Nope, nope. There we go. And Vicierzo town key. This will be good.
Need something? My thanks.
Thanks for the elite plate helm. I'm gonna sell it. Thanks. All right. Good money. Good money. Not great money, but good money. All right, give me more.
What can I?
Give me more gold. Since I'm going to be heading back to Berg, I may as well take this quest again.
Is there something? Excellent.
Okay. We are going to get the Ornate chest. Go to sleep. Go get our legacy chest. And then we're heading back to Berg. We're going to do Cabal Wind Temple. And go into Berg. And then you know what? We're going to do the quest line. Because we got... we'll get to the next checkpoint. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to get the Giant Heart. I've killed a few giants so far, but unfortunately did not get lucky with the heart. So we're going to go through the Trog dungeon to get it. Half plate. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Sell it. Yeah, I should respawn. Oh wait, I already went here. Okay. Put one of those away. We don't need that many antidotes. Excuse me. Can make some more life potions. Make alpha jerky. I need more water. Love agua. Wrong way. Is alpha jerky just 2 alpha meat and 2 jerky? Oh, I don't have enough. Or do I need something else? Is this going to be food waste? No, it's 5 alpha. Okay. Yeah. I was overthinking it. I was like, is there a specific crafting recipe that's required? No, we're good. Okay, I'm going to put all the jerky away. Use the alpha jerky first. At 3, do I have any firewood? Nope. Nice. Now this doesn't go to waste. Yeah, Julian. Oh. All right, let's get our headpiece. All right. And here it is, because I only mask. Enchanted with Assassin. So 15% extra physical damage with 5% extra impact, which is nice. Excess about the same with just less, 25 less decay. Yeah, that'll be good. Forgot I was about to say, why am I running from these guys? This is free thirst enchant. Let's see the kit I just got in here. All right, well, we are rocking. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we are rocking a dagger only playthrough. We are working with Zorn's Glowstone Dagger, which has an AoE blast when we hit enemies with it. We're currently enchanting our Rondel Dagger with Thirst to make a vampiric weapon. That'll be really nice to have as well. For our outfit, we are wearing Kazite only mask, the Entomber armor, and the Cryptea boots enchanted with Flux. We are currently only missing one piece of gear from our legacy chest. It's the final thing. It's in the Spire of Light. We had one death when we went there trying to get the equipment last time, so we're going to be a little bit more prepared for this run. We have now gotten the Heroes of Town key. Vendal is cleared. You didn't even know there was a vampiric dagger? Oh, dude. It is the, in my opinion, it's my favorite. You know, now that I'm using the Zorn's pretty nice. But it is one of the best daggers to have. With the proper build setup, the amount of siphon that you get, you can go from like 1 health to max health with like a perfectly done opportunistic strike. Someone never taught me this game and played with me. Sorry. You were playing with Caleb. Alright. Let's go ham. Oh. Oh no. Mods. Yes, that too. I don't really play with mods. Okay, well, infection sucks, but I have tea, right? Nope. No teas. Oh, punch and paste. Look at that. It's always worth carrying punch and paste on you. Always worth it. Every time. May as well kill these hyenas. Get our Rondel Dagger going and going and going. Yeah, we definitely we can do a raid mod playthrough. We should get a whole bunch of people in on that. I'd be down. That'd also be really fun to do a dagger build with, I'd think, because I could get more backstabs easier. Okay, last one down. Oh, my input reading hyena. There we go, Jesus. I'd play a Troglodyte if we did that. We could do an entire Trog run, yeah. If we get like, what, you, me, Caleb. RJ, I don't know if he plays. Ow. Okay, come on. No, almost. You'd be down for some troglodyte. Nice, nice. We get more people too. Yeah, that'd be good. I could do a whole trog army. I think the max capacity for raid mods like what, 20 people? No, I was trying to backstab you, bastard. That. There was a Trog army in Discord at some point. You can get some people there too if they want. Nice. There, cat's meowing. Give me 1 sec. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we're heading to Berg. Yeah. Yeah, you that vocal. Ivy. Excuse me. Hi, Beanie. Yeah, you know what? I think what I'll do is when I eventually get to Berg, I think I'll do one run of the Kabbalah Wind Temple, go back to Berg. I think I will end the stream there. I'm getting kind of hungry, and I think it's a good time to end it. It's been about 2 hours, getting close on 3, I think. Yeah. So that'll be the plan. And we'll have enough money so that the next time we go to the Armatin, we can max out our second skill tree to get access to Blood Sigil. If we weren't already pretty broken now with Zorn's Dagger, the sigil will make any encounter simple. Honestly, it will be crazy. If you've never really used a dagger, or if you've never really used Siphon with Blood Sigil, it is crazy. Crazy, crazy good. And I've contracted a cold. Nice. Another one did. There we go. I gotta repair both my daggers as well when I get to Berg. You know, I had never really used Mana Ward, but as long as we're fighting something that doesn't really deal that much impact damage, it's actually a pretty neat skill. Don't take any physical damage for that duration. Case in point. No damage. Pretty good. I beanie. Almost there. Almost there. Then we just beeline it straight to the Ball of Wind Temple. Then we're in Berg, and that's where we'll end today's stream. Deep cold has been contracted. Oh my. That's horrible. Is that a giant? Okay. Yeah, I think for the next episode, I think what I'll do is I think I will head to Caldera. I want to talk to the skill trainer, learn the totem for the lightning totem, and we'll start with just the one. But I'm not gonna fight you. I'm good. My stuff's already broken. I'm just gonna beeline it straight to the Wind Temple. Oh, you know what? I didn't aggro the big boy, so we'll just take on you. I even had a good idea. Just couldn't find it quick enough. Ah, I did it too late. Why you should always have an elemental rag on. Even though my dagger's almost damaged still. I would have done way more damage if I just had it, even a ice rag. Simple. Oh no, I got the cat hairs in my nose. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Thought I was about to sneeze. Actually, can I go this back way? I don't normally go this direction. Well, I go around. Should be able to just get up through here, eh? These cliffs aren't to stop me. Okay, maybe they're gonna stop me. Gotta be like a certain angle. Come on. Okay, I'll just go. Besides, potentially beast golems can spawn, so beast golems grab more palladium. I'll take it. I'll take it. Doesn't look like I see any golems. Nice thing about clearing the Kabbalah Wind Temple is after you do it the first time, you don't have to worry about the illuminating horror anymore. So you just have to worry about the shell horrors. And that'll be, what is that? 20,800 silver, I think, is 4 horror weapons sold in a normal area. More if I sell in Harmattan. I could go there. Yeah, we'll try the, we'll test out the Zorn's Dagger again on the Immaculate. See how much damage that bad boy does, even though it's half damaged, or it is damaged, it'll still be dealing a decent chunk of damage compared to our Rondel Dagger, which is almost broken. This is the only enemy we're going to kill normally, and then, yeah, we're just going to speedrun in the dungeon. Yeah, let our stamina regen. All this material. Can't use it. Alright, skip the spread. Oh, I used it on the wrong one. Alright, fine. We're gonna use the Rondel Dagger. Ah. Oh. Didn't get it in time. Alright. It's too broken. We're gonna be smart. That's still like half damage too. We're not dealing nearly as enough damage with the with it at half its repair bar. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, that AoE's so good. When you learn that it goes through block, so nice. Okay, let's speed run. Just gonna take everything. We have enough room in our bed. Nope, no, we don't. I am okay. I'll have to drop some stuff, but I'll do it when I'm not in a corruption zone. Alright, better than last time. Alright. Who's that robot that you get to pick with? Stone? Ouch. Alright, I'm gonna read chat when I kill everyone. Shit. No, 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 no. Let's not be dumb. Yeah, let's lead you guys away. Okay, we're good. Almost got domed again. Like, you can pick whatever. Who's the robot dude that you get to pick what he's going to bring with you? Right. There's a lever and shit that you can pick. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. I feel like there's something I don't know about. A robot guy that you give weapons to fight. I honestly don't know. Okay, that's all of them. Oh, never mind. One more. Okay, we'll fight him normally. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're talking about like the Guardian boss where you choose like what abilities he has, like if there's a corruption zone or not. Oh yeah, yeah. You pick them with levers. Yeah, yeah. The shield, not the shield golem, but the big golem fight in the Antique Plateau. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Who's the robot dude that you pick? Honestly, depending on the build, I go with the corruption, just because if I can kill them quick enough, I don't have to worry about corruption. Sure, we'll clip that for now, so that later. Yeah, I should be back. Guardian Golem Mark 7. Serrated halberds, giant hammers, drill swords. The guy got an arsenal. Good thing he has only 2 arms and not 6. Yes. If I remember correctly, I did my very first run. I did the giant hammers, and it was okay to fight. However, because they're hammers, you take way more impact damage. God damn! 1 second. Just gonna take a screenshot there. That was good. 9 dots, you've made an amazing looking game. Alright. And we're off. I think one of the other things with the Mark 7 Golem is you can do either corruption or cold or hot for one of the options as well. I think normally I do just corruption, as long as it doesn't take me forever to fight someone. Otherwise, I think I did cold because fire, using a fire sigil kind of helps around with that, especially with spark in between. Yeah. Rid of our tainted. It'll be nice once we get some dark stones too. Blood sigil will be nasty. Good news is blood sigil can replace our kick. And yeah, I think literally the only thing blood sigil is going to be used for is with our basic slash for leech. I am still sick. Do I not have a purple? I do. Perfect. I would kill you, but my Rondel dagger's broken, so I'll kill you when I come back for the next time. Yeah. I'm gonna just repair using the blacksmith, I think. And then I can equip my other stuff. Yeah, I'll read that just a sec once we're loading. Another argument for Cabal over Prime Originalist is possibility of a blood turret backing you up. So, yes, we could technically do that, but then again, that goes back to my first question was, is that not then taking over the dagger only run, right? Because then I would be using... I'm trying to make it so that the only damage I'm allowed to deal is with one of the dagger abilities, right? I feel like I wouldn't give myself access to conjure, because I feel like then instead of it being a dagger mixed magic skill with blood sigil, I'm just using blood sigil, right? Like I could do the same thing with fire sigil, right? Look at you, little cut.
This
Thanks,
worries
baby,
me.
thanks. All stuff we don't need. Okay, we got no occult remains though, so if this alchemist lady sells any, that'll be nice, but if not, then we just are gonna haul our stuff into the storage.
How can I help you?
Hey, she's got one. True enough, something about Blood Bullet feels more autonomous, but a challenge is defined by the challenger. Exactly, good point, exactly. Yeah,
Want to buy something?
the Blood Sigil is actually also a really, really fun build just to do on its own. Like I remember I did a Blood Sigil build where I buffed Decay to its absolute max to see how much damage I could truly deal, and I ended up dealing like
Hey there.
with the Scepter of the Cruel Priest, the hammer itself did like 248 or something decay damage, and the Blood Turret also, instead of like, I don't know the actual damage number, but it was doing pretty good. Hey, Julian, can't do that. Uh-huh. Alright. Oh, no. I don't have any palladium. It's all in my chest. Gilded Shiver Dagger with Dark Varnish. Yeah, you know what? That's the other thing is I've never used the Gilded Shiver, so we could also get that while we're in Caldera. We already have the unique Zorn's Dagger. May as well get the unique Caldera Dagger. All right. I'm just putting stuff away. I know I could probably sell it, but we could just leave it in the storage for now. I'll make jerky out of you. Wait. Egg. Need a fish. Works. Yeah. Red Lady Dagger, Fire Sigil with Mana Word for the damage, fire damage buff can be nice on cavises. Yeah, I have done a, one of my favorite builds I've ever done is a pure Pyromancer. So just stacking absolutely every single buff, fire damage buff on top of each other for as much fire damage as you can get. It was actually really fun. It also made use of the Lich Staff, whatever it's called. Oh yeah, Outward Streams. Been watching since the start. Just joined chat. Hey, how's it going? We are probably going to be ending here soon. Sorry about that. I've been playing for 3 hours. Gonna take a little bit of a break, get some food going in both real life and in the game, I guess. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. I got a higher appointment, but yeah. Been watching for 3 hours. Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely come back to stream the rest of this. This will be my streaming build. I won't play it unless I'm streaming. And yeah, we'll definitely play some more tomorrow. Okay, now we gotta do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Right on. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm glad you guys showed up. I had a fun time. Yeah, I'll probably be live tomorrow sometime around the same, so afternoon Mountain Standard Time. And yeah, until then, see you guys later.